see steam, sun through the blinds, phone face down, I'm taking my time. Bare feet on the floor, breathing in deep, shaking that old week out of my sleeves. This is my Sunday service, right where I am, clearing my energy, opening my hands, lay all my worries down on the ground. Bodhisuya in my heart, I turn my whole self around.
Hello, VIPs. Happy Sunday. I don't know if this means anything. For the last 10 minutes or so, when I was getting ready to start recording, and I just accidentally hit stop, sorry. When I was getting ready to start recording, I kept hearing this old Blondie song, The Tide is High. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's like, The Tide is High. I don't know. I keep hearing it. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. Okay. If you are sensitive to sound, please turn your volume down for a couple of seconds. Let's shake up the energy. Okay, let's take a deep breath in through the nose and blow it forcefully out of your mouth. Shake out your arms, try to loosen up a bit. Wherever you are, if you're sitting or laying, let yourself melt into the chair you're in or the bed you're in, so you feel supported. If you happen to be standing, then imagine roots going from the bottom of your feet into the earth. Feel supported, feel sturdy. Okay, let's close our eyes. Do a little box breathing. Let's breathe in through the nose. 2, 3, 4, and hold it at the top. 2, 3, 4, out of your mouth, and hold it. Again, in through the nose, and hold it. Out of your mouth, and hold it. Release all the stuff from the week. Last one, make it good. Deep in through the nose. 2, 3, 4, hold it at the top. Let the light you're breathing in gather all the toxic junk, and then blow it out of your mouth, and hold it. Okay, again, shake it out. I don't know why I keep needing to say shake it out, but maybe we need to shake some stuff out. Matter of fact, we're going to do that as part of this clearing and grounding. So now we're going to imagine a wave of light. This time, let's come up from the earth. A wave of golden light coming up from the earth. Just kind of waves up over your feet, your ankles, and up your lower legs, and your knees. And it's relaxing everything. You know how it does. It gets in our pores and our cells and our muscles and relaxes it all. And the wave moves up to your upper legs, your thighs, and your hips, and up around your butt. And it goes up your stomach and your sides and your back and your chest. Keeps on rolling on up to your shoulders, and your upper arms and your elbows and your lower arms and your hands and fingers. It continues rolling on up your neck and your throat, and the back of your head, and the sides of your head and your ears, and your chin and your mouth and your cheeks and your nose, and up on your eyes and up your forehead, and washes all the way over the top of your head. Relaxing your mind. Just sit here and feel it getting in everywhere, and just feel it glow throughout you. It's relaxing everything. It's relaxing your forehead and your eyes and your jaw. It makes your shoulders drop. Makes your back straighter. As always, shake it around if you need to. Shake your arms and your hands and wiggle your fingers. Roll your neck around, your back, whatever you need to do. Wiggle your toes. Let it get everywhere. And when you're ready, the light drops down through your body, back into the earth, taking all the toxic energy and all the stress down with it. And then we're going to imagine our protective bubble forming around our energy field, 2-3 feet out in either direction. And it's blocking all the negativity because there's going to be a lot of projections coming this week. It's blocking that all out. But it's letting in all the good opportunities, all the love, all the good stuff. Okay, we're going to add one more thing this week. And this is something you can do at any time when you feel like you need to get the energy moving. If something feels stuck, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling anxious or angry, get the energy moving through your body, okay? This is not exercise. And I also want to say, be careful. Obviously, use your discernment. If you have a bad back, be careful with your back. If you have a bad neck, whatever. All right, so the first thing you want to do, we're going to try to move every part of our body just for a second, just to get the energy moving. So just kind of roll your head forward, to the side, to the back, to the side, and then upright. Just so you've moved your neck, right? Then your shoulders, lift them up, 1, 2, 3. Pick them up, drop them. That's all, just moving them. Shake your arms out. Shake your wrists, your fingers. Carefully bend back a little bit so you're kind of stretching your stomach. And bend forward a little bit so you're kind of stretching your back. Carefully twist just a little bit to the side and then to the other side, just so you're moving your sides. And squeeze your butt in, let it out. Squeeze your butt in, let it out. And tighten your upper leg, then your other upper leg. Bend your knee, bend your other knee. Tighten your lower leg, tighten your other lower leg. Move your ankle around, move the other ankle around, and then sort of squeeze and release your foot and toes. And then do it to the other one. You're just moving it. That's all. You're not exercising, you're not straining your muscles. You're just moving it. And then if you stand still, you'll feel your energy starting to move through your body. Do you feel that? That's all you have to do. Just make sure you move every little section and the energy will move. Okay. Stand there for a second. Feel that energy move through your body. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Okay, let's talk energy. So the first thing I'm supposed to say is we're getting a couple days where the Schumann resonance, solar flares, the kind of frequencies, I don't know if you've been hearing, my ears have been ringing a lot lately. They're going to give us a break. Just a couple days, but it's going to give us a chance to, take a deep breath and just be. Grounding comes easier in these next couple days, and the mind can settle from all the hyperactivity and the worrying and the blah, 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 and the hyper-awareness that we've been feeling for the last couple days, the last couple weeks, particularly, like I said, for me, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But we're going to get a minute to just kind of be still, be present, take care of yourself, take care of your mind, your body, your spirit. You've got a lot of integrating to do from all the transformation you've been through. The transformation is continuing, but you're pretty much at the end of it, and now you're going to get a pause. We're not getting stuck like we were in 2025. We're not stalled. We're just going to get a pause. Like, if you're old enough to remember a VCR or DVD, you just pause for just a minute. It feels a little bit peaceful, and it allows us to kind of collect our scattered pieces and from all the chaos we've been feeling, just kind of collect ourselves before the next event happens, whatever that event happens to be. We have very much moved through the transitional period and the shedding of skins and all that. And we're now in the unraveling process, and we can see it play out every day. I mean, if you see, you see. If you choose not to see, then that's what you've chosen. But if it makes sense to you, great. We don't have to force things to fit into a shape that it's not going to fit into. Discernment is very important in this spiritual path and in life in general. So if something doesn't resonate with you yet, that's okay. Move on. Totally okay. Go at your pace. Doesn't have to get that complicated. But for the next couple days, take care of yourself. Take a breath. As always, drink a lot of water. That's going to help you. Take these next couple days to just rest your mind and rest your body if you have to. Check in with yourself. So we're out of February. February was a very active energy month. We had a lot of waves come through. Those of you that I worked with, I probably already told you this, but we had a lot of waves come through that haven't come through in years and sometimes decades. And we had the last lunar eclipse until 2028. We had an energy wave that only comes every 60 years. I mean, it was just crazy active. We're getting a little bit of a break as we get into, we're coming into spring equinox, which is another important energy wave, but we're just going to get a little break. For everybody I worked with during the eclipse portal, it was really, really good because we got to clear out all the stagnant stuff from everything we had to go through in 2025. If you didn't do that, I highly suggest at least getting clearing, or maybe do the spring equinox package. But for the rest of you, you guys are good for a while because you shed all the stuff that you went through in 2025. I'm so happy. Okay, so next thing we have to talk about. This will be for you. Well, eventually it will be for most of you, but this will be for you now. If you have noticed you're hearing the name Sophia, you're seeing the name Sophia, particularly if you're seeing things in an algorithm somehow about Sophia Empath, Sophia is reaching out to you, anything about Sophia. It's because, and this is the message this week, being a Sophia Empath, and we'll get to what it is in a minute, but it used to be a rare thing. But the way I've been talking about how you guys have had to go through the transformation within like a year that it took me a decade to get through, there's a reason. Because, excuse me, some empaths would go their entire lives and never reach the Sophia Empath phase. You guys all are going to. Sophia, how can I explain this? If anybody's ever read anything by Carl Jung or heard of him, it's a concept he came up with. So like in the beginning stages, when we're young, before we realize that we are sensitive to energy, before we realize we are an empath, or in my case, before I even knew empath was a thing, most of us end up being sort of a victim to it, if that makes sense. Most people think, being an empath means you're a victim. You're somebody who gets their feelings hurt easily because you care, because you feel other people's pain. But there's a final level to this journey that, like I said, most people never reach, and now a lot of people are reaching it all at once, and that's the Sophia stage. And it's the most powerful stage for an empath, but also the most dangerous to like bullies and narcissists and energy vampires. It's when you kind of become Teflon, so to speak. Things slide off you. You don't absorb everything anymore, right? In the beginning, you had to fight to set boundaries, right? You had to, anytime you tried to say no, you felt guilty about it. In the Sophia phase, you don't even have to say anything. You're so sure of who you are that lies and mean comments, they just kind of slide off you. You know what I mean? You don't get mad. You don't feel the need to defend yourself anymore. You just kind of watch them like an adult watching a toddler have a temper tantrum. Do you know what I mean? And so most of you, like I said, are in this stage or at the beginning of it or coming into it soon. It's also when you sort of see through the matrix, right? You can see a lie coming from a mile away, right? People try to make you feel guilty, doesn't work. They try to love bomb you with fake gifts and lines, you see right through it. People try to talk about you to your friends, you don't care. You know the truth and you don't need them to agree with you to feel okay. It's very, very different because, like I said, in the early stages of figuring out this whole empath thing, you don't want people to be mad at you. You don't want people to think bad things about you. And now you don't care. You know the truth, and that's all that matters. You start being quieter, being more observant, not always running to everybody's rescue. Most empaths stay stuck because they keep trying to explain themselves. You know what I mean? They think if I explain it one more time, they'll finally understand me. You know what I mean? In the Sophia stage, you realize they're choosing not to understand you. So you stop talking, right? You don't argue. You don't send long text messages. You just walk away. And you don't really hate. And that kind of scares people that feed off of hate. Toxic people want you to hate them because that hate is energy, right? That's still a connection. It means they still have your attention. But a Sophia empath feels sorry for them, you know? You realize they're just broken people hurting other people because they're hurting. And you forgive them, not because they deserve it, but so you don't have to carry that anymore. Just sort of wish them well and disappear.